Boys, so set 2 just ended up dropping, and obviously set 2 collections are the big theme of this. You can see I'm a little bit of a different setup. I am back home, so things have changed a little bit. Everything behind me will look completely different in probably 1 to 2 videos, because I'm still settling in and I'm still moving a lot of stuff around, so it'll just be a little bit different. But today we're going to be going over the fastest way to end up finishing the Team Affinity program in Season 2 and get those set 2 collection guys fast. Now, I know everybody wants to grind this, everybody wants to get this done because these are the best cards in the game, and we're going to be talking about how I am doing it and how I ended up finishing set 1 collections. It's kind of the same way with set 2, but it's a little bit different. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub as we're getting close to 10,000 subscribers. Thanks for 9K, and let's get right into it. Alright, so this is pretty similar, but they did actually make it a little bit easier, and here's how they made it easier. Is that you can see whenever you go through AL East and all of the Team Affinities, that you're going to have incognito missions which are repeatable. So whenever you do end up getting the bosses down the line, you're gonna be able to use these guys towards XP and towards getting cards. So if you just use the 97s in your ranked squad, each game you're going to be getting about 5,000 XP per, which is really nice. So that's going to make it easier once you end up getting the first choice pack, but sadly that's not going to be until 60,000, which we'll end up getting roughly quickly, but not too bad. But the best way to end up going about it this year is going to be the same method as kind of Season 1, and it's going to be through mini seasons, but it's going to be through mini seasons the right way. So number one thing that you're going to want to make sure that you are doing whenever you are grinding this is you're going to want to make sure that you have the created stadium, which is the Hattie RTTS glitch, because this is really important. All you're going to want to do is go create and press on stadium creator, and you're going to want to end up downloading the Hattie Road to the Show glitch. Stadium that's max elevation, lowest fences, and really close, and you can use this in mini seasons. Now, I do have people that comment that don't see the stadium creator. If that is true, that means you're on old gen. If you're on old gen, just use Ship It, which is a minor league ballpark, or you can use Coors Field, which is a major league ballpark. Both those are really good with high elevation, will help you hit home runs in the long run, but this Hattie glitch is a lot better, so make sure you're using this if you are next gen. It'll make it just so much easier. The next thing you're going to want to do is whenever you are going into your mini seasons each time, you're going to want to make sure that your lineup consists of completely AL East or whatever AL program you're trying to get done. So whenever you start grinding through the program and you get some of the bosses, and you're going to end up putting the henchmen in as well. The reason why you're going to be doing this is because you're going to be compiling henchman XP. It's really important that you're maximizing your time here. You don't want to be wasting time. Before you do all of the mini seasons grind, though, you're going to want to do 2 things. You're going to want to end up doing the Showdown. Now, the Showdown is just, it really helps you. You're going to want to do it for all of them because you're going to get 20K. It's going to be simple. I know a lot of people really struggle with Showdown. One thing with Showdown that you got to make sure you guys are doing is every single time you grind the Showdown, make sure that it doesn't matter what your lineup looks like or like defensively, that you're just drafting the best hitters and putting them out of position. I understand that Team Affinity is a little bit hard, but they did make the Showdown easier, so hopefully that helps a lot of you guys. A lot of the Showdown moments, whenever I ended up doing it, is like you need to score 1 run with the runner at first and second with like 9 outs. If you're really struggling to do that too, another thing you can do is you can start bunting them over. I know it's not the most fun thing in the world, and occasionally they will roll too, but most of the time they won't. Just be smart about it and you'll probably be fine. And in a lot of those like Showdown moments, whenever you have like 30 outs or 20 outs and you've got a runner at second, it really helps to get them to third. So if you're really struggling, just do that. It'll help you a ton. Trust me, it's going to help you in the long run, and it's going to save you probably about 45 minutes because you're going to end up failing a Showdown and having to restart it, and you're just going to be really angry. But mini seasons is still the best way to go about this. I haven't started a mini season yet. I'm about to start my mini seasons grind as we are still extremely early in the season. Is with mini seasons is you don't have to play any of the away games. So every single time you end up starting a new mini season, you end up creating the lineup. Every single game that you play is going to be a home game, and you're only going to play those, and you're going to play those on rookie difficulty. One thing that I understand that whenever you play on All-Star or higher, you're going to be getting some packs. Why I do it on Rookie is so many different reasons. The first one is when I'm playing home games on Rookie and I'm playing at my ballpark, I'm compiling up the runs. Like, I'm going to score 20 or 30 runs versus the Kaiju person because it's Rookie difficulty, and I've got like 95 overall studs versus just meatball pitching, and it's not that difficult. But the reason why I do that is because I'm compiling XP towards the program. And so whenever I'm compiling XP towards the program, It's going to help me get towards the Team Affinity guys that I end up wanting. It's going to make my runs like more successful. I'm going to get more XP per run, per mini seasons run. You have to end up playing 15 home games to end up making the playoffs, which isn't that difficult. So it's 15 3-inning games. So just keep that in mind. That's going to be what you're going to do. You're going to quit out of all of your losses, and if somehow you do end up losing a home game, you're going to have to play an away game. But usually, if you're playing on rookie difficulty with your guys, you shouldn't end up doing it. If you're really locked in and you're grinding all this, you can end up getting a whole Team Affinity done, like one program, like the AL Central, for example, in 1 to 2 runs. And that's going to really help you towards getting these set 2 cards. It's really an affinity grind for the most part. Other than that, the rest of the way is going to be a stub grinding way. One thing that I am going to say is it is one of the best times to flip on the market. And these set 2 guys, a lot of these are really expensive. So Team Affinity, whenever we finish all of that and we end up grinding all the free-to-play series, the next thing we're going to end up doing is going to be events. Events is going to be the next big way to earn a bunch of these set 2 cards. You can get 2 of these for free right now. And we get the rewind, so we get Mike Messina, we get Lefty Grove, we get a rewind pack. Sadly, these are not sellable still, so we're not going to be able to make stubs out of them. But it's still important to hold these because these are set 2 cards, and you're going to need them towards the program. Like, they're going for 50K right now and 27, so that's a lot of stubs. If you honestly want to sell these guys, it wouldn't be a horrible idea. And when I do say that you could sell these guys, you got to sell these guys and put the stubs that you end up getting towards other set 2 cards. The reason why I just say it's possible that you could sell these is because these cards are not going to go for that expensive. Like, this isn't going to be a 50K event card. So it's important to maybe sell these, and then later down the line, whenever the next event comes out, there's going to be a rewind pack. You can end up picking them up there, or you can end up just buying them later when he's like 20K, make 30K off of it. If you're a grinder, this is the best way to do. I do this almost every single time I'm grinding the event. Again, when you're playing the event, make sure you have those cards that are Team Affinity cards. So it's a grind this year. It's not easy. It's not going to be an easy grind because it's Team Affinity. It's very tough and it's hard, but the reward is absolutely crazy. These cards are the best cards in the game. It's not even close. You got Hank Aaron, you got David Wright, you got the big unit, and I honestly last season I was like, I'm okay with not getting Pedro. I need Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson is disgusting. He has max hits per 9. He's a lefty, throws 102 with a slider and slurve. Like, he is an in-game pitcher on your rotation. You need this guy on your team. So we're going to be grinding. We're going to be doing the whole program. And how we're going to be doing this is finishing Team Affinity, doing events, using the Hattie RTTS ballpark, and just absolutely destroying baseballs on rookie difficulty. And we're going to be buying up some of these cards that are really good because there's a lot of really good cards in this program. That we're going to need for our squad and we're going to need for set 2 collection. Like, there are a ton of them that I really like, and I'm really going to want to end up grinding. So make sure you're staying on top of it. If this video ended up helping you guys out and you want to see more like this, drop a like, drop a sub. We're going to be updating this video, so if this video ends up becoming irrelevant at any point, if there's a new fastest way to grind it, make sure that you have post notifications on because we're going to be updating the best way to end up getting this done. I'll talk to you boys later. Have a great rest of your day. Happy grinding, and peace.